way, I wanted to make a YouTube video today. Well, weirdos, what's up with weirdos? You know what about Tinder is? I can't believe I haven't made a video about, it's one of the greatest, like, juiciest things. Because the conversations people get into on there are unlike anywhere else. Because the implication is, you're so hot and so pretty and we want to kiss each other. And nobody has ever had a smooth, like, good conversation when they wanted to kiss a stranger. Especially if that stranger also wanted to kiss them. But with Tinder, there's records of it, and we get to look into it and just see that the human condition, it's really not that deep. It's just funny. And I like funny videos. And I think that funny videos are, yeah, so funny. This is the reason that I want to do this though, because I saw this conversation and it's, what? Look at this. Wait, this isn't me, by the way. This is somebody else. Did you know that? Okay. Yo, good morning. How's it going? Wanna hang? Yeah, I'm free. I stay on, I guess that's like the street number. But then she says, do you have any food? Are you able to pick me up? Seems fine. Seems normal. We're cool. We're chill. But then look what happens when they get each other's phone numbers and then they start texting. This is so great. I love this. Were you wanting to chill at your place or mine? LMAO, my place caught on fire, so yours. Okay, sure. It's not trauma dumping. It's just like, my place caught on, is it on, did you put it out? My place caught on fire. It was on fire. It caught on fire. Yeah, it's literally burning down right behind me, but basically, I want to come to your house and make out. And then we say, wait, when? How? There's blood and ash everywhere. I don't think you want to be here. People don't like me. They've been robbing and harassing me. This is what I'm talking about. Listen, first of all, this person is going through something. This person is fighting demons. This person wakes up, looks out their window, and feels like the world is at war with them. There's blood and ash everywhere. I don't think I want to be here. People don't like me. They've been robbing and harassing me. Girl, what did you do to them? I don't believe that this is true, by the way. I believe this conversation is real. I don't think that, that he says, who? By the way, at this point, it's a block. It's a block and a run. But they're curious. Who? And now they set my apartment on fire. My friends and family. Why did they do that? I've been asking why for years, bro. What? In what world is that the way that you talk to somebody that you meet off Tinder? Because, by the way, imagine for a second that she's telling the truth. Her apartment engulfed in flames. Blood everywhere. Ash everywhere. Her friends and family sitting there going, lighting more on fire. Like, what? And they've been robbing and harassing her. Why are you saying that to a stranger? I guess she's going through something. And when people go through something, peace and love. But if I'm receiving these messages, I would be scared out of my mind. But I love the nonchalance. Like, she's still totally down to meet up with him. I've been asking why for years, bro. As if, like, his asking didn't warrant an actual response. We gotta go on to another one in a second, but this one's, like, you know what I mean? You can't tell me that your friends and family have been robbing and harassing you and lighting your house on fire. And then when I ask why, you go, hey, bro, beats me. Yeah, good question. I'm wondering the same thing too. You don't have a hypothesis as to why they're doing that? It's such like a normal thing to say, but not about that. But me, as the love doctor, if I'm putting the love doctor glasses on, I'm saying this girl probably has some things that she's going through and needs to work through, and she should be given grace and space. Yeah, give that girl her grace and her space, baby. Let's let her live her life and figure things out on her own. Do not meet up with this woman while she's going through what she's doing. Oh no, this is a dude's profile on Hinge. This year I really want to find my wife so she can stop getting piped by other guys. Hey, you can get a divorce if you know she's getting piped by other guys. By the way, she's a bad person for cheating on you. You should never cheat on somebody. Hey. Don't ever cheat on someone ever. This dude's going through it. It's so sad though. Like, by the way, how do you know that your wife is getting piped if you're also on Hinge looking for evidence? If you know that she's getting piped, just divorce her. But if you don't know and you're looking for the evidence by going on Hinge, then also people that you know could see that profile and mistakenly think that your wife is getting piped by other guys. Or maybe, by the way, maybe she's piping them. Maybe she's getting piped by other guys because you describe making love as getting piped. Imagine saying that to your wife. Hey babe, you wanna come to the bedroom so I can pipe you? Like, whoa. Hold off, buddy. Hold off. It's sad and I feel bad for him though. And yes, I am wearing my necklaces that are available at weirdothings.com and they're shipping internationally and they're such high quality, made with real pearls, real natural gemstones. They're good, they're great, they're high quality, they're legit. They're not plastic. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you. Anyways, weirdothings.com, let's keep going. Ooh, I love your aura. Yeah, this is a Tinder conversation. Yeah. What kind of aura do I give up? Stern and sexy. I can be stern when the situation calls for it. Yeah, this is a Tinder conversation. He's giving back her energy. Let's not hate on the man. You know what? It's just awkward to see dudes flirting. And flirting in general is off. But I can be stern when the situation calls for it. It's tough to read that, knowing that this guy also screenshotted it and posted it for the internet to see. I'm usually always making jokes, depending on who you ask. That's either a good thing or a bad thing. And she says, I can tell you a silly joke. He says, let's hear it. Ooh, then 2 days go by, no response. Damn, was looking forward to hearing that joke. Then she says, okay, here's a joke. Who's gonna stay single and never hear from me again? You. And the guy shared this, but by the way, I've got some insight into this. She said, I can tell you a silly joke. I don't think that she ever intended to actually tell a silly joke. I think that she was going to reject him. And it was because his last 2 messages were a little bit... It's the second one that's weird. She said he had a stern and sexy aura, and then he goes, yeah, I'm usually always making jokes. Depending on who you ask, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Which is just not her vibe. It's just not her vibe, and let her live. But I love her joke at the end. It's so the Riddler vibes. You know when he goes, what's black, white, and red all over? You. That's how I read her saying that. Who's going to stay single and never hear from me again? You. That's so Paul Dano coded. Okay, let's roleplay on this one though. I'll be both parts. It's a YouTube video. It's not. Yeah, wow, that's good. Have you made any friends from the app? That isn't relevant to you. Damn, okay. That isn't relevant to you. What are you, like a stern teacher and I'm a naughty boy? Okay. Whom I connect with isn't any of your business. This is what's so great, because it's like, you find crazy people. This person's a little bit wild. Like, I don't know what is going on. The question was, have you made any friends from the app? Seemingly chill. We didn't see the beginning of this conversation, but have you made any friends from this app? Seems fine. Whom I connect with isn't any of your business. Yeah, you right. Smiley face. Look at that. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to get into that. Hey, boundary set. Heard. So this person is, being a good communicator, being good. And then their response is, I am indeed. You don't have to know who I communicate with to be my friend. You just need to prove yourself worthy of being one I will be with and communicate with whoever I want in whatever capacity I want. And it will never have anything to do with you, dear. So don't ask me if I'm dating anybody or what my friendships are. They don't have anything to do with you. Keep subjects that have to do with you. Please and thank you. Girl. Huh? That, by the way, is insane to respond with that. You can't do that. Hey, have you made any friends from this app? I don't want to talk about that. Okay, I respect that. And I can't believe you even asked! Oh, okay. But it keeps going. It keeps going. Dude, I just asked if you made any friends in the app. It was a simple yes or no question. Haha, you got issues. Okay, if you're gonna get personal, just block them and just don't talk anymore. But I appreciate the pettiness. I do appreciate the pettiness. I'm sorry, I like it. And I like the dramatic school teacher who's being a little bit mean to the naughty boy. As an ugly laugh. I have asked this question 1,000 times and everyone answers with a yes or no. You have been the only person to snap with that question. I get it. I appreciate the pettiness. I get it. And I really am grateful because this response, I can already tell. Listen, you ugly the only one with issues is you. Stay in your lane. Learn to mind your own goddamn business. It's none of concern who I'm friends with or what I do on the app. I really don't give a what you've done with anyone else. You can suck your father's I care. You worthless piece of I don't give a want your ugly ass, you dumb piece of And again, in response to, hey, have you made any friends? Hey, who is this? Because these people are walking among us. That's like a Succession level Kendall Roy freaking out on some weird intern. Listen, yeah, you're a fucking ugly sucker because, with the business flow that we're streamlining, you're not making what we need to fit, you ugly Oh no. Millicent. No, dirty shame, Millicent. Dirty shame. You can't take yoga pants pictures in front of a camp. Do you know, that's, by the way, what she's in front of is, I think I can't say the word otherwise I get demonetized. You know what in Germany they were doing in like World War II to Jewish people? Do you remember what they were doing then? And not just Jewish people, like, the people who the bad guys didn't like, but the camps that they would send them to? That's what's in the background. That's what those railroad tracks are going towards, where they would bring these people in by like railroad to systematically eliminate. And she's standing in the middle of them in her yoga pants taking a Tinder profile picture? Millicent. Oh my gosh. And her music? What? Oh, no, okay. So she listens to Travis Scott. Okay, so her number one music artist is Travis Scott. Hey, Millicent. Interesting thing putting that on the internet. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. I'm emotionally unstable. How many issues do you have? More than a magazine. ... I'm wet. This is what I meant when I said Tinder is like, ugh. Why are we saying these things to each other? You don't know this person. Just immediately saying, hey, by the way, I'm emotionally unstable. I've got so many issues, and then I'm so wet. Like, is this Isn't that a little bit awkward? Isn't that uncomfortable? But I guess, hey, if you're there to flirt and it's working, flirt away. Just wait till I trauma dump. I'ma make you wetter. All right, person. What are these conversations that people get up to? Where does it go from there? How do you fall in love with, oh, but you're not there to fall in love. Got it. Oh no, I read ahead. Whoa, wait. Okay, wait. We said you look like my next best/worst decision. Nice. Great opener. She said, I think so too. We say, should we start making some bad choices together then? When people say stuff like that, the thing is, I get it works. Because if you think that you're both attractive and you both want to kiss each other a whole bunch, then you can say stuff like that and then it's okay. Because the implication is that you both are like at least somewhat interested in each other. So I guess understandable to take a conversation in that way. I understand. But when I read it, it gives me such heebie-jeebies. But that's not the heebie-jeebie part. Should we start making some bad choices together then? You hooked up with my mom. What? How does she know that? Who's your mom? Ha 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 ha. Or I guess, ha 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 ha. What the is that? Ha 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 ha. I'm like, Anyways, she says, Catherine and my friend Britt. Oh my God. It's awkward, haha. So what's your plans tonight? Wait, what? It's fully real. Oh my God. You hooked up with my mom. Who's your mom? Catherine and her friend Britt. You hooked up with my mom and her friend? And then you say, so what's your plans tonight? Okay, by the way, only a man would have the audacity, so I'm saying he, him. He's nuts. What are you saying? You want to hook up with somebody's mom and then that person's daughter? Guess you can. I guess there's no laws against it. There's no laws against it, and you can do that if you want to, and there's nothing wrong with it technically, legally, technically. But that would create havoc in her family. And I don't think that you should be going around trying to create havoc in people's families just because you're attracted to them. But it's her call, you know. But what are your plans tonight is insane. After you hooked up with my mom. Who's your mom? Catherine. What are your plans tonight? What? This one's short and to the point. A barista and you have a cat? My dream girl. That's how I talk to people. I get a little bit too happy, a little bit too excited. My friend, hey, I got new shoes. Oh my God, new shoes and you've got cool calves? Dude, you're so handsome. Because I don't need to be doing all that, but listen, if my boys are looking handsome, I gotta let them know. Who's gonna let my boys know they're handsome if not me? If I see a friend who's a dude and he's looking just delicious, I will let him know because he needs that encouragement. And if he gets that encouragement from a woman, I know that he's going to fall in love with her and she might just think that he's got cool shoes. What the hell am I talking about? Basically, I'm just saying, if you're a guy, tell your other guy friends that they're looking handsome. If they're looking handsome, do not ever tell them they look handsome if they don't look handsome. A man doesn't need that confidence boost from you, okay? We need to give positive reinforcement correctly. Let me give you an example. Dude, I am really liking the rolled up sleeves on that shirt. You look handsome. Thank you. I think I rolled them myself. You look so good. You look so delicious. Thanks, I just kind of rolled them up and just, got to business with my rolled up shirt. Let me get a look at that forearm. Let me just, oh, yeah, okay, well, go ahead. And then, I mean, what am I actually doing? Literally, I'm filming a video about Tinder. What am I doing sniffing my own forearm? God. Anyways, he said, a barista and you have a cat? My dream girl. Go dream somewhere else. What a beautiful rejection. What an eloquent, poetic rejection. Go dream somewhere else. In love, Jane Austen. You put me in front of a Charlotte or Emily Bronte or a Jane Austen, I'm tearing that book up. I'm going page by page and devouring that book. You give me some Dostoevsky. Yo, don't let me yearn and feel dark, gloomy despair in a Dostoevsky, am I right? And right here, we got our modern day Dostoevsky, Jane Austen, Emily Charlotte Bronte, right here. Go dream somewhere else. Barista and a cat, yes, of course. Go dream. Oh, and she's a barista and she has a cat. She is Charlotte Bronte. Brontesaurus? I love my Brontes. I didn't just read Wuthering Heights. I sat my white ass down and was educated. Yeah. With literature humor. Oh, great. We're about to see some incel stuff. Do you guys like incel stuff? This is great. This is somebody's comparison between their 22-year-old female friend's Tinder and then their 22-year-old male's Tinder. And all the information they're giving us is female and male. Not maybe this is a beautiful woman and maybe he is a man. So for her, she swiped 1,903 times. Only 354 were right swipes. 209 were matches. And then 124, they actually had conversations. Cool. Versus, I was expecting it to just be like one chat or zero chats. This is so much worse. The girl swiped 1,900 times, okay? That to me sounded like a big number. But this dude, 29,973 times, like 15 times as many swipes. But wait a minute. And almost all of them were right swipes. Oh, come on, man. You can have taste. Guys, you can have taste. Because if you have standards and you have like things that you are actively looking for in a woman, and I say woman because this is the Tinder insights of a straight man, let's be real. But if you actually have values that you care about and then you look for those because you have self-confidence in your own self-esteem and you think that you are worthy of love, then you wouldn't swipe on 99% of people. Oh man, and look at the no matches. Are you kidding me? Like, no matches. 479 matches out of 28,000 tries. Wait. And then a third of that was chats. For her, it was over half were chats. Wait a second. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Look at the difference in that. She swiped right a small amount. He swiped right with the ferocity of a baboon looking for meat. He just got on there like a demon, looking, praying for somebody to touch him. And that's fine. But you know what I mean? Like, this feels a little bit incel-y. It's like, we're the same age, the only difference is our gender. Look at how much easier she has it. Yeah, because of guys like you. You know why she got so many matches? Is because anytime that she swiped right on somebody, that person was swiping right on 28,000 people. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks that this says something about women, but really I think it says something about guys. Because the fact that she swiped right on such a small amount and like way over half of them were matches, it's like, yeah, I guess dudes are desperate. Is that news? Okay, wait, one more, because this one's important. So this guy said, why are girls like this even on dating apps? And I guess it's on Hinge. She said, I recently discovered that all men belong in prison. And he's going, oh, come on. Why are you looking for a dude then? Newsflash, she doesn't actually think all men belong in prison. She just wants to do a little red flag, green flag test to see if you're freaked out by her saying. A woman saying all men belong in prison very rarely means that she genuinely thinks that every single man should be in prison. And if she does, then that means she's not as critical of the prison complex as I am. What's it called? The prison industrial prison capital? It's something about prison. What's it called? Prison industrial complex. Nice sound there. Me when your mom. But this is a test, brother. A test that you are failing, brother. Brother, look at me, brother. You are failing this test, brother. And if you wanted to get kissed, you'd say, ha! Lock me up. I'm a man and I'm guilty of being in love with you. Lock me up, babe. I should be a dating coach. I should make a dating coach channel called The Love Doctor. Are you afraid of emotional intimacy? Me too. If you want a little tip, you've come to the wrong guy. I can only give you a big you know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. I don't know what I'm talking about. I literally... Hey, comment below when's the last time you had a crush on somebody, and when's the last time that you had a deeply emotional and impactful conversation with a gay woman. And if you're a gay woman, you can tell me what your inner monologue was. Because every single person who's been in this video that we've been looking at needs a firm talking to by a lesbian from, I'm gonna say Colorado or Idaho. A gay woman from Colorado or Idaho would really be able to set most of these people straight. I do believe that. Am I wrong? Gay women have never let me down before. By the way, can I tell you something funny? One of my first celebrity crushes was producer Stevie from Good Mythical Morning. She's beautiful, hilarious, and in a long-term relationship with a woman because she is lesbian. And I didn't know that, but I was in love with her for a little bit. What am I talking about? Thesis of this video, hey, never ever Tinder, ever. But if you do it under the firm guidance of a sapphic woman. Please subscribe, weirdos.
I'm so excited that I know how to say sapphic now. Is it pick me if I say sapphic? Please be honest with me. Is it pick me if I say sapphic? You know, like it's a word that describes what I'm trying to communicate. So why would I not use it? Because it's not something that's normally used by guys, so it feels pick me. It does, but I genuinely, you know what I mean? I fight this battle every single day. I wake up, I look at my list of favorite directors of all time, I see Greta Gerwig on it, and I look at myself in the mirror and I go, just say it's David Fincher. Just say David Fincher's your favorite director.